Hello, everybody. Hello, Zalon Studios. Hello, Plush Bonnie Whitey and Gaming. Happy face. So let's go trucking. Let's have a truck. Now, today we're not doing really long routes because last time, as you remember, I was driving for about 4 hours and made nothing. Hello, Soda Engines. Hello, Miss Batting Balls. Oh, look at this! I just realised what we're carrying. Explosives. Hello, Joseph Quachuan. I bet you're thinking, oh, Paul can't pronounce my name. What a fucking surprise. Oh, what am I doing at the moment? Oh, I'm actually already doing one. A really, really, really long one. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let us drive. Got the speakers down. I crash already. So how's everyone doing? Olsvid's about to remake the Tugs episode Munitions. Oh, I see, I am, yes. Sorry, my day's been okay. I've been doing another... Well, I'm working on a non-Thomas video for work, which involves making a song. And so I've been, I've been recording singers. Got some singers who are very good. And I recorded one person because I was a bit desperate for singers at the time, and this guy was reluctant, but he did do it. And when I was putting his lyrics to the tune, it was so bad. I'm pretty sure he's worse than. I'm pretty sure he's put it on. He's deliberately been bad, which is kind of like, well, why waste my time? I didn't force you. I literally can't force someone into a room to record them singing a tune. And I honestly think they were actually taking the piss. This happened. I know I rant about live action videos and how you've got to rely on people who just take the pee, but they do. Anyway. So yeah, I've been putting the tune together. It's been fun. Joseph Quachuan is doing good. I'm very glad of that. LNR3 Productions says, good evening everyone. Hello, LNR3 Productions. Teo does internets. Hello. That's a new name to us. I think Plush Bonnie Whitey and Gaming is as well, unless my memory's not so good. Soda Engine's had a bad week? What's happened? Can they biofuse a dog? Yeah, they become You know them little them little things that go through gas pipelines. That all they do is shoot through them and test that they're clear, and that's what dogs are. Plush Bonnie and YT Gamer. I change the name every month. You want to stick with something. You want to stick with something catchy, not long, and stick with it. Otherwise, you're never gonna build a reputation. Unless you spend all the time calling people names and stuff, in which case, keep changing your name. Thanks for that insight, Paul. You've just explained the nature of the internet to us. We never knew about that. Oh, that's alright. Soda Engine's got bad teeth. Or a bad tooth, yeah. I've had that. I broke 2 fillings in the past year. And I still have a abscess, which isn't hurting, but it's quite annoying. And well, it started before COVID, so I couldn't get an appointment to have it dealt with. All I want to do is go and just have it pulled out, but it's hard to get appointments. And recently broke another filling. It was on like a chewy mint. It was like a chewy mint, but it was quite hard chewy mint at first. And yeah, bit into that, and I'll do a bit of filling cam with it. So far, fingers crossed, it's not painful. It's a bit sensitive, but it's not painful. Just gonna pause a sec, because I just remembered I was supposed to tell somebody I'm on. Oh, so that one's got to go. Sorry about that. Sometimes I think you say, why do I think the name Farting Balls was a good idea? Yeah, how do biofuels trains pee? Well, they burn up the liquid, don't they? They heat it up and it turns to steam. So that's piss that comes out of the top of them. Piss heads. Oh, you're going to make a real roll of the coach? Cool. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Root canal. Nasty. I was going the root canal route for this abscess, but I've since decided it's going to be just have the tooth pulled out. I'll manage without. Dentist says I'm getting to that stage where I don't have enough teeth to manage. You know, there's a limit where you don't have enough teeth to eat. I went to a dentist once and saw my birthday, and it's quite a few years back now, and it was for a filling or 2 fillings. Can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember. Anyway, they give me the injection, and I don't really like, the injection, so I kind of, cringed and that, but it was, got through it. And then they said, right, so we'll do a bit of cleaning on that first, so let the injection work. Okay. So he had a bit of a poke round. I said, can you feel that? And I says, yep. Oh, strange. Okay. Do you want to wait in the waiting room? I'll deal with the next patient. Shit. It's a good effing start, isn't it? And you can come back and hopefully it'll work. Okay. Went back, went in. Can you feel that? Yeah. Oh. So can you feel that? Yeah. Okay. So So dentist is like, well, let's see how we get on. I'm like, what? And this had happened to me before. I was like, I was having my toenails taken off. Two of my toenails, my big toenail taken off. I've already done a few times anyway. They give us injection for it, and doctor's like, can you feel that? I'm like, yeah. And it's like, okay, we'll wait a bit longer. Can you feel that? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see how we get on. I'm like, you effing what? And they pull my toenail off. In the end, I didn't really feel it, but anyway. So, and I'm thinking, it must be me. I'm at the dentist. I'm thinking, it must be me. It must be because I'm immune to local anaesthetics. So anyway, I had this filling. It was agony. And at the end of it, dentist said, "Oh, sorry about that." Oh yeah, dentist said to me, "Just let us know if you're in pain." So at one point, I'm in agony, and I went, "Arr!" And he just carries on. I'm thinking, what does he want me to do? Do I have to punch him or something? Anyway, he goes. At the end of it, he goes, "Yeah, sorry about that." I says, "Oh, it must be me. I'm just like immune to injections." And he says, "Oh no, it wasn't that. You winced a bit when I gave you the injection, so I didn't give you all of it." And I thought, you effing what? What? I'd rather have had the full injection and put up with that than get drilled for, 10 minutes, like, in agony. So ever since then, I have never cringed about injections. I'll actually like sit there with a smile on my face. Anyway. Yeah, you're thinking about having it pulled out. Well, if you've got enough teeth, I would have it pulled out. But it's just up to you. I'm leaning to removal and this at Christmas time. Well, look at it this way: you get it pulled out, and then that's all the bad stuff leading up to Christmas. So you'll have a nice Christmas. Going through Christmas, dreading having this filling out after it would be a bit of a bastard. So try and make sure you have it before it. Like no matter what appointment they give you, even if you like, even if it's like first thing Saturday morning when you're just like, wanting to hang out with your mates and have a laugh. It's like, nope, sorry, I'm having a filling. I'm having a tooth pulled out. Miss Fighting Balls is excited for Christmas. Gets to spend time with the family. Yeah, that's always nice. I'll be going to see my parents and my brother. I mean, we don't live apart. We don't live a long way apart or anything. See them all the time, but anyway. I dread Christmas though. It's just really busy at work. It's an absolute nightmare at work, and you can't really enjoy it after that. You just sort of... Last Christmas I was kind of like... it was just bothering me all the time after it, But it's crap Christmas, Christmas dinner's nice, that's the best bit. And then you get sat down and watching crap on the telly. What was it last Christmas? It was that Pixar thing about dead Mexicans. There's like this year where dead people come back, and you've got to, if everyone forgets them, they become super dead. It's like, what is this? This is weird. I'm like, it's Christmas Day. Well, why are they showing this? It's weird. Hello, Delta Dixon Dial. Delta Dixon Dial. That's what you want. A good, memorable name like that. Instead of Plush Bonnie Whitey and Gaming. Actually, you could ask Delta Dixon Dial. Actually, we should ask Delta Dixon Dial to come up with names for all of us. There's 11 others of us. Well, 12 if you count me. Can you come up with names for all of us in the next half hour? That's Coco, that was it, yeah. Yeah, teeth are annoying. You've got medicine, you wait for the nerve to die. Ah, right. Yeah, and the year before that, I think it was live action. No, wait, was it the year before that? Live action Jungle Book? Which was crap. Or was it an animated one? The year before last? I can't remember. I remember tweeting it, sort of like, oh my god, this is boring. The taste, or the medicine, yeah. I'll put in Die Hard for Christmas. Good choice. Not seen Die Hard for a while now. They've got all the other ones on Disney Plus, but not the first one. I think Sky have some kind of streaming right to it. The only way you can watch it is wait for ITV4, and then you got to watch it in standard def with adverts. Miss Farting Balls. Last Christmas sucked. She was sick, couldn't breathe. Oh god. Throat was dry or something. I forgot how I got better. It was probably gradual, so. You saw James wants to recite a poem. Okay. You're not going to make me read it out loud, are you? Because I will crash. Exactly, that was my plan, said You Saw James. So if you do things James related, you saw James. So if you laugh about, I don't know, if your mate got stuck in a tunnel or got covered in coal or something and you're laughing at them, your friend could go, oh, you saw James. Nice round here, isn't it? Look at this. Must be where rich people keep. Oh my god, what's that? Oh my god, look at that! Holy crap, what is that? Right, we're turning round. We're gonna find a break in the road. Oh, what's this over here? Oh look, it's like a Loch Ness Monster thing. Oh, we have to stop and go back. Look at that! Actually, I'm pretty sure I've seen that before. It's like a Loch Ness Monster thing, and that big guy over there must hunt the Loch Ness Monster. It must be like the Swedish Loch Monster. Actually, I'm not sure what country we're in. Well, where's the map? Here we are. So, Stockholm, we are in Sweden. Don't know why I'm saying it like Sweden. So there's obviously water around here somewhere. Doesn't show it on the map. So maybe it's a lock, and maybe they have a monster. So the engines will be off soon. Going to his sister's to look after the cat. Yeah, my relative of ours had to look after the cat for her neighbours when they were away, and the neighbours had said, "Oh, please, just sit with the cat for an hour." And every time she went round there, the cat wouldn't go near her. It was like terrified of strangers, and she still sat there an hour every time. It's like, why? The cat didn't go near you. Why don't you just feed it and go? But I'm having my kitchen fitted at the moment, so I'm basically living in one room with the cat, and I was thinking of, we were thinking of taking her to my brother's to stop there for like 3 weeks, but we decided not to. She's quite happy. She's getting more attention like this actually than, because our mum comes down to check on her and let the kitchen fitters in and stuff when I'm at work. Hello, Senor Glitch in the Matrix. Oh, it's pressed to guess. Glitch in the Matrix. Are you looking forward to that new film? I'm not. YouTube forced you to change your name? Why did they make you change your name? Someone else got it. Did someone complain? No one's told me to change from Paul's vids. There is at least one other Paul's vids. And it was a kid in a school, and he was sending videos of himself saying the N-word a lot with his friends. If anyone's ever found him, it's not me. Saeed, hello Saeed the dude. You're not a dude anymore. He's become better than a dude. He's the man. He's the man. Call him boss. He's the boss. What's your opinion on No, I've not seen Doctor Who for a long time, I'm afraid. I mean, they're saying it's a bit like nonsense now, but it was always nonsense to me. Don't get me started on Doctor Who. He's pees me off. Makes no sense. Oh, we're in trouble. I'm not going to tell you how we'll solve this. Why not? Because I'm Doctor Who. Fuck you. Oh, Miss Pintball's about to have McDonald's. That sounds nice. Sodor engines. Should be alright. Oh, he's met the cat before. Dr. Philadelphia? I don't get that. Is everyone having a nice day? I've had an okay day. Like I say, I'm kind of confined to one room with the cat. My living room is a storeroom for all the new kitchen stuff that's turned up. It's all right. I'm not making meals or anything though. I'm just like, you know, buy pies and stuff from work. Hey, Sonics. Oh, God, I thought he was going to cut me up then, that truck, see that? He had a little think about it, didn't he? There's so much snow, to the point it goes up to my ankles. Can I ask where you are without being too precise? Is it US? All engines go. Does he talk to the screen a lot? Breaking the fourth wall. Joseph Joseph K playing Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. Oh, very good. Is Super Smash Brothers related to Super Mario Brothers? I feel like that's the kind of question where everyone's going to go, oh God, Paul, do you not even know that? Sonic's plate, yeah, I bought you a truck. Do you like it? You want to get pro mods for it. There's lots of mods you can get for maps and stuff, but pro mods is, well, pro mods the only one I bother with. I don't bother with, you know, cab decoration or anything like that. I'm not bothered about stuff dangling off the windscreen or anything. But I just like the maps. You can get pro mods, and then you can go. The pro mod sites has a Middle East section as well. And I think at the moment I'm not bothering with it. But every time the game updates, you've got to wait for them to bring out the next pro mods. You know, update the pro mods, which kind of sucks. You'd think they'd work together. You know, I've been playing Carrier Command 2, and this guy made a really good update. Oh, that's a nice car. Look at that. Not sure I'd go for green. And this guy's done really good common sense up you know, mods for it, just to make it, you know, better to play, and that quality of life updates. Anyway, Micropros are actually working with him now on updating the game. There's like a major update coming in a few days, and they're working on they're working with this guy, which is pretty cool. But these won't do that. Whoa. They're trying to support online mods, but they're not supporting offline mods. Anyway, you can get pro mods. You can download it for free in bits, or you can pay £1 or €1 with PayPal and just get the whole thing downloaded. I do that because it's, you know, just straightforward. How come as soon as I run out of petrol, I literally arrive in the land of no petrol? Super Smash Brothers is Mario, I get it right. Oh, kinda. It says a bunch of Mario characters in it, but brings in characters from a bunch of game franchises. Alright. I remember Fighters Megamix that Sega did. And it was different characters from their fighting games. And it had like mad stuff like one of the arenas had the Afterburner plane flying over and stuff like this. Had lots of little things like that. Hard to get actually at the time. Never got it actually. Do you play competitive? How do you mean? Play this? What, online you mean? I should make it more fun, but you know, I don't do any. I don't do a lot of games online at all. I'd like to do some co-op carrier commands, but it's just finding people, like-minded people to play it. You know, I wouldn't like to be part of a crew of strangers and be the one who screws up and loses, you know what I mean? I'm gonna stream it sometime. Carry Command 2. It's quite good fun. Engine off. Fill her up. Let's have a look at the comments. You can have a look at Pro Mods. Yeah, you should check it out. LNER3 Productions is going. See you later, dude. The good benefit of PC games is modding. Yeah, well, I never intended to get a PC for gaming, but because I wanted one for, you know, 3D work and editing and that, I ended up getting a really good gaming machine. I've never had any trouble with any. I mean, the most recent game I got was Carry Command 2, and that's not exactly demanding. It's not graphically demanding at all. I got a demo of Tomb Raider, which seemed to be like a sort of benchmark test that reviewers used, and it played that fine on full settings. I've recently reinstalled Far Cry 3 and ran it on like top quality video settings, so you know, the whatever it's called, VSync and that. And I wasn't getting a high frame rate, so I knocked that down a little bit. Still got VSync and that, but it's down to like 1 frame or something daft like that. No, that's not a demanding game or anything, so it does me. I can run, I get a good solid 30 frames out of, what's that shit? What's that crap role-playing game in the future called? Cyberpunk. I can run that on a steady 30 frames. Now I know people who can run it top quality. Let's try run it top quality and get 60 frames out of it, which is pretty good. Oops. Gotta be careful here because I want to look at the train. Or is it a tram? Look at that. Cool, isn't it? Ah! Damn it, train! Wait for me. Berserk is free. Euro Truck's not free, but it's very cheap. Keep an eye out on Steam because you'll, put it in your wish list and they'll tell you when it's cheap because it does go cheap a lot. You do have to buy the official map mods. You don't have to buy all the truck mods and stuff. Different trucks and different loads, different trailers, different in-cab decorations. Oh my god, that plane's gonna go under the bridge! Mad bastard! Where's he going? Oh, look. Where's he landing? Where's that run? Oh, I see. We just hadn't generated the rest of that land. Totally forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, so it's dead cheap, but the add-on, the DLC maps are a bit more expensive. They go for about £8. The latest one's £8. And you do need, if you want to run pro mods, you do need to have all the map mods. I should have said that to Sonic, sorry about that. The site tells you that though. You don't have to have all the trucks or anything, like I say, but if you want the extra, and the maps are things like extra Scandinavia up north, Iceland, a bit of Russia. That's actually the next official map that's coming out, Russia. Which sounds interesting, because you guys always wanted to see Russia, didn't you? And I don't know if the Middle East is really that essential for this. I think Turkey and all that is pro mods as well. But keep an eye on it. You'll see it's you can probably get a pack with all the map mods, all the official map mods, and then you can get pro mods, and it's pretty easy to download if you just pay them £1 or €1. Yeah, Cyberpunk was. I might go and try it again and put it on easy and just get through it, just see what it's like. I could live with the glitches, even though it was unbelievably glitchy. And it wasn't just the same old glitch, it was weird stuff, just lack of testing. But it was the gibberish future talk. It was just sort of like, oh, give it a rest, just make it a bit more straightforward. All this bloody, oh, aren't we clever because we're using gibberish future language, I can't remember any of it now, but you know what I mean. I'm trying to think of something, I can't think of anything now. I wish the PS4 could run PS2. Yeah, I did. I wish it could do that. I'm glad they kind of do it now. But I've gone off, I just never for a while I just kind of never enjoyed playing video games on PS4. Just sort of sat in the living room in front of the telly. I don't know why I didn't enjoy it anymore, I just didn't, Maybe if I had a big telly or something I might have liked it. Prefer this. I can just stick a game on, Then him, you know, knock it off, do some video work or something, go get bored of that, put a game on. Sorry, I got South Park on. It's that one with the Oprah. Just, hello, Rowdo. Gary, you shot Gary, you bastards. You killed him, you bastards. That was the mainline train, was it? Sorry about... Hello, MTS Snow 2EB. How's it going? Sorry about my delay at responding to comments. What I need is a better way of... See, I've got 3 monitors in front of me and I'm looking across to the left and seeing the comments. I need a sort of something on screen so I can see the comments in front of me. I need to be directly in front of me so I can drive and read comments. Like an auto cue, you know, like doing a speech or something. Have you seen Tugs? Yeah, that was... People say I should do something with Tugs, but it's violent enough. Did seem to have that Thomas, that Audrey, you know, sort of charm to it. Well, there we are, hi. Is this the way? I think this is the way. That is not the way. NWR number 3 says, "Ooh, opinions on cheese." Okay. Yeah, I've seen Tugs. Yes, I've seen Tugs. Stop asking. Wallace and Gromit, the true story. The story of how he made a genetically superior, intelligent dog. Yeah, I like South Park. I've kind of watched it to death though. The new stuff is very mixed though, isn't it? It's those like story arcs, the story arc series, when they had the when they introduced PC Principle, and the second one where Kyle's dad was a troll, and it's just like nonsense, you know. It just felt like, you know, a sort of poor effort to throw together something. It kind of felt like they weren't interested anymore. What did they get? Didn't they get something like 900 million to carry on making South Park? Why? Why, when the series is getting so bad? I know it's not got... It's improved a little bit more recently, but I really shouldn't be overtaking going uphill. Oh, we're okay. There's no traffic coming this way. Nobody's leaving Germany. If I lived in Germany, I wouldn't leave. You saw James asks, do you breathe? Yeah. Do I sound like I don't? Am I talking to... Oh, it's a train line. It's going to be a train. Train. Nope. Simpsons and Family Guy goes. I don't rate the Simpsons anymore. Family Guy's kind of... It's always been that daft, isn't it? So I don't really mind if it's gone a bit worse. They even say it, don't they, in the... Oh, bollocks. Always get the wrong... Always get the wrong button for the lights. There we go. I'm just putting him on ready for night coming. Oh, are you asking, do you breathe as if to say, well, everyone watches South Park, it's like breathing, is that what you're saying? Favourite character is Henry, and wow, I can't remember his name. What's my other favourite character called? Come on guys, you guys remember. Oh shit, that's me not paying attention. What's my other favourite character? Why are you asking if I breathe? That's weird. What? What's my other favourite character? I'm so embarrassed, I've forgotten. It's the little crane with the wheels. And he lives with the Cuban engine. Yeah, Henry, and then... God, I've forgotten his name. When I was watching all the films. Kevin, that's it, well done. Or Kevin. What's the Cuban engine called? I've forgotten his name now. Soda engines. Simpsons met soda engines sad because it's got somebody else got really bad. I know they kind of done everything, but you kind of get the impression with some decent writers they could still do. Victor, that was it, thank you. Still get the impression they could have done some decent. I mean, I've got Disney Plus, but I've not got up to the later seasons. It always seems like, oh, aren't we so clever? Look at the references we can do and all this kind of stuff, you know. Oh, look, we're referencing Game of Thrones now. Ooh, look, we're referencing this other TV program. Woo! It's not even, you know, just entertaining. It's like, hey guys, do you love watching Expert Gaming? Is that what you're offering, Percy Engine Productions 061? Have you got a live channel? Are you gonna show us all how to play Super Freddy, Sonic, Bash, Pokemon, Master Dragon Force? There you go, I just made up a stupid name and showed my age. I want to know why NWR number 3 was asking. No, it wasn't NWR number 3. I want to know why you saw James asking me. I don't like Kevin so much, he's just one of my favourite characters from Thomas. I'm not that big a fan of Thomas. I'm not constantly watching it and going, oh, he's my favourite character. You know, you could ask me who my favourite character was in, I don't know. I could tell you my favourite character in Star Wars, but I've hardly watched them, the new ones. I do like Kevin. Hello, Kevin. They did a massive crossover with Disney to promote Disney what? Simpsons. I mean, they do that now, don't they? They have to kind of swallow the pride. Let's just say that millions of dollars makes you swallow your pride. It'd make me swallow my pride. If I got paid millions of dollars, I'd do a Disney-friendly prequel where they all come back and they're all happy again and link arms. If they had arms. And Keith would still be alive and well as a truck with a roof. I was going to do a Keith impression then, but I was going to do it like... what's it? Hello, I'm Keith Hartley. Hello, Gary. You must be a stupid buggers. Thank you for subbing. Plush Bonnie Whitey and Gaming. And what's better than watching skillful driving? Watching me instead, eh? Oof. I've got Disney Plus, but I do like, I just do, just watch like Family Guy and American Dad and stuff. It's kind of lame. First thing I put on was that X-Men, that 90s X-Men cartoon. Best theme tune ever. I was like, oh, they've got DuckTales! Oh, it's a remake. Oh, they've got classic DuckTales too, hooray! And then I put it on and realised I was bored out of my mind. Did you do a face reveal? No, but you can... You can see me on videos. You can see me on videos on me other channel. My proper channel. That's me. I look like that, but fatter with less hair. What would it? Here's a question for you. What would you, if you set up your own streaming service, what would you have on it? If you call it, I don't know, Decent TV, Decent Plus, Telly Plus, Streamageddon Plus, right? Oh, Uso James has, yes, okay. I must be going uphill because I've got no speed. Tugs, Bertha, yeah, that's it. What's the point about Baba and Cocker Shell Bear? Well, that's another thing I'd seen on TV programmes. They'd go... like Day to Day had a promo for this thing called Opinions Night, or... I can't remember what it's called, Opinions Night. And it was about how TV had changed and how you can... in the past... you could show stuff that you can't show anymore, and they made up all these TV programs. So there was like a, you know, an offensive 70s sitcom, which actually there were, you know, sitcoms in the 70s that you can't show anymore, and some other stuff that I won't repeat. Oh, and they had like a fake TV show where they showed televised hangings, you know, back when Britain hung criminals and stuff. There was a program, and it was like a fake. Again, it was like spoof TV, and they did a thing where at the end of the program, the channel changed back to your regional television. But for everyone still watching in our region, and they had something really awesome on, you know, something really awesome that, you know, you'd be like, oh wow, I want to watch that. And then you'd see it for like a second, and then it'd cut to, you know, just normal TV. So I wanted to do something like that. I just thought it was funny, you know, Cockleshell Bay, where are they now? And then what if Bar the elephant was you know, took over after his dad died, or had his dad killed and took over and became this evil dictator? Because it does, you know, it's the kind of thing that could happen, couldn't it? Obviously not, because, you know, elephants don't walk around on 2 feet and talk and run countries, but you know what I mean. I think I had some other ideas at the time as well. I think what they were now. No, I can't remember now. I suppose now you could do something daft like, you know, Bob the Builder's put in charge of HS2 or something like that. Sodor Engines doesn't know what he'd have on Sodor Engines Plus or Sodor Engines Max. What if to keep it going though you had to Keith Tails? Keith Tails, woo, woo. Well, you get a loan out from the bank, start Sodor Engines Max, and then you can pay me to make Keith Tails, woohoo. Or you can go to the patent office and find out that Paul doesn't own any rights to Keith Hartley and make whatever you want. I have not been to Australia. Keith Tails, woohoo. I've only ever been to Las Vegas. I've only ever been abroad once, and it was Las Vegas, and it was 98, 97, 98, something like that. It was alright, but I was always kind of obsessed about making sure I brought everyone something back, making sure that we saw, you know, went to see certain things, and I went with my mate Dan, you know, the guy that went no, and he wanted to do stuff like go to bowling alleys and stuff, and I was like, well, we can do that back home, you know, why do you want to do that? And he wanted us to go to a blues club, and they told us about this. They told us about this blues club, and it was like in the top of some lesser hotel, but you had to have a suit and tie and everything, and it was really sort of strict. I think that put us off. He's gone back. He asked me, he said, oh, I'm going back, do you want to come with us? But he was going with a load of mates, so I didn't know, and I didn't really want to, you know, I didn't want to go along and sort of, you know, I'm not good with people I don't know. Well, unless they're commenting on my live streams. Oh, my life's meaningless. There's a state in Australia that looks like England. It's called New South Wales. I've heard of New South Wales. I didn't know it looked like England. That's pretty cool. Sing the Bertha theme. 1, 2, 3. No, I'm kidding. Bertha, lovely Bertha, you are a something machine. When we work out what you have to do, you can always get the, always pull the tugs out, always pull the, I can't remember it. We can defend defend. We can depend upon you. Shitting in the day, clacking in the night. Your computer is shining brightly. Some people say you've a mind of your own, and I think that's very likely. Bertha, lovely Bertha, you are a wonderful machine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start doing Rolly again, cause I got nothing else going on. I'm going to have to remember things that happen in real life so I can turn them into Rolly episodes. What are your everyday annoyances? Maybe I'll do Rolly Plus, and we'll do it as a streaming service. How annoyed would you be at that? You have to pay a monthly fee to watch Rolly the coach. That's a steamroller. Is there a steamroller in the Thomas verse? This is how I remember the Bertha theme. Go on. Fireworks after bonfire night. You saw James would pay millions for Rolly. That'd be a hell of a lot of episodes. I think you'd probably get sick after a bit, wouldn't you? Something happens, Rolly turns to the camera. George and Buster as steamrollers. Ah, there you see. I knew you guys would know. What was I saying before? Something about... I asked you guys something, didn't I? What the... Wait, is this the right way? Why doesn't everyone just go that way? Why are we going this way? This is weird. I think we should have carried on going that way. Oh yeah, I was asking you what are everyday annoyances. Tell you what has been peeing me off just recently. People who... They're fed up because they've got too much to do in the job or something, and they go up to you and they'll go, you know, like, oh, I'm so tired. But they do it in your face and that, and it's like, there's a pandemic on. Fuck off with it. I am getting close to saying to someone, you know, there's a pandemic on, maybe I'll blow in my face. And there's a guy who likes to do it as a sort of prelude to starting a conversation. Sort of wants to, whether they're like buying time before they think of something to say to you, or they want you to chirp up and say, oh, I'm having a busy day, bit tired, are you? You know, something like that. So they walk past you and you're like, stop blowing in my fucking face. And it's always people who have some excuse not to wear a mask as well. That's what I'd say to them. Gotta keep doing that, put a fucking mask on. People whose breath stinks as well. Isn't it funny how people whose breath stinks always talk too loud and talk too much? So it's always, oh, Paul, this has happened, and this has happened, and I want to tell you this, and this has happened as well. Oh no, because of this now, I've got to do this and this, and you kind of flinch and turn away, and you kind of like, I don't want to make it too obvious, but yes, I am flinching away from you because you stink. Stop moaning, Paul. Sorry. I know you guys can't hear my conscience talking, but that was... my conscience just told me to stop moaning. Fucking hell. That arsehole slowed right down to stop me, so I had to come to a stop then. Right. I've seen Thomas the Magic Railroad. I tried watching it once and gave up when Alec Baldwin was eating some celery to improve his memory. I was like, don't. This is nonsense. Don't. And you see, we didn't have all that. We just had the series over here. We never had all that Shining Time Station and that. So that was nonsense as well. But later I did watch the whole thing, and it was just like, it felt like just a load of ideas thrown together and a very sort of limited attempt to piece a story together. You kind of imagine all these stars being embarrassed, you know. It was garbage. I've tried to watch the remake, you know, the one Jacob Jarrett and I've forgotten his name. He has a new name now, doesn't he? I've forgotten his name. I'm terrible with names. That they made, and but it was kind of in jokes. It was jokes for Thomas fans and people who'd probably watched the original film a million times. So I was kind of lost. So I never really, and it's like 3 hours, so I'm not gonna sit through the whole thing. It has a very niche audience. Vinny, that was it. But it's not Vinny anymore, is it? It's something else now. Hello, Jonathan Barker. How's it going? Rolly speaks, opens mouth, credits. Class. Ah! If I don't see it, it's not illegal. How's the airplane man? That's been 747. That's right, it was 99, then it was 747, and then it was. And yes, I am aware I've just been talking about my terrible memory with names. Most Thomas movies aren't tried on. I remember I used to live tweet the 3D films, you know, the CGI specials. Some were alright. The John Hurt Looking for Treasure was the best one by a mile. They always start off good. Like, oh, it's going to be good, you know, Thomas goes to this location, then he goes to this location, and then you realise the film is just going to be him going between these two locations, and it's actually quite lazy. And, oh, I was expecting a barrier then. Should we see if there's a train coming? I was about to say, there is a train coming because I can hear the alarm, but that's me reversing. Here it comes. I don't know if that traffic stopped for me. Oh, what if I'd managed to stop that bus on the tracks? Oh, that would have been cool. Obviously, I can't do that now. I wonder if you can do that. Sorry, I've not got much of a view here. There it is. Goods train. How have I been? I've been alright, airplane man. Been my day off. Tomorrow's always the shit day, but it sucks even worse this time because I don't have the day off the day after. I've got to wait till Wednesday, which sucks. We've got this computer system now that sort of decides what your hours are, and I didn't realise it was changing my days off. And there's absolutely no reason for it either. It's like it's giving me days off on our busiest days and stuff. It's like, what's the point of that? So yeah. Anyway, my days off. Currently me in one room in the house because the kitchen's getting done up, and the living room is like a storeroom at the moment, so it's me and Sophie in one room. I think she's enjoying it though. She's getting more attention than normal. My mum's coming to visit more often to check on her and check on the kitchen fitters, so Sophie's enjoying it more. My desk chair, broke the other day. Like the back of it snapped and nearly went flying backwards. And I was going to get an expensive gaming chair, but as usual, when I was like, oh right, this is the excuse I need to get that expensive gaming chair. But then when it comes to actually parting with my money, I'm kind of like, oh, do I really need this? Do I really want to spend that? You know, what if it turns out to be crap? So I got like a much cheaper like office chair, and as soon as I put it together, you know, one of these mesh ones, it's alright actually, but as soon as I put it together, Sophie, literally like the second I'd finished it, Sophie was on it. Like, oh, this is lovely, and laid down and having a nap. Oh, this suits me. So every time I leave the room now, she needs this chair. Airplane Man replaced his desk chair. Was it, did you get a posh one? This one's alright though. It's just, it doesn't have that desk chair thing where it rocks backwards slightly, you know. I always want to kind of just sort of move back a bit, and it doesn't do that anymore, and it's like, oh, that's a shame. I can pull a handle and the back goes back, and this one has a headrest, which is a bit uncomfortable. It goes up and down, but I can't figure out what's the most comfortable. And I've absolutely covered it up in towels and stuff because the cat will eventually start sharpening her claws on it. You got this nice black one. Was it like a sort of a leather effect one? Or? Why don't you bring Rolly into PC Adventures? Maybe. Yeah, that's a thought. Billy the Boy Racer was in PC Adventures if you carefully enough. Well, you don't have to look that carefully. Basically, he's at Edward Station on a couple of episodes. He had a smaller grey one. Sort of leatherish, yeah. I kind of like this. It's still got... When I'm doing this, when I'm playing like this, I've got my elbows on the arms. And I start losing the feeling in my right arm. You know, they go to sleep, and I'll be playing this for hours, and then like come to move, and suddenly it's like, ah, bloody, you know, when you get like pins and needles in your arm. It's a bit like a cinema seat, you know, when you can't sit there for that long and your legs go to sleep. And I hate cinema seats. You used to be able to pay for, I don't know if you still can, you used to be able to pay for like sort of posh seats, couldn't you? And they'd come and serve you like drinks and stuff. You know, you pay a fortune. Now you pay a fortune and they speak to you like crap. Oh no, he's on about cinemas again. Bloody hell. Sophie's alright. She's enjoying all the attention. But everything's in this room, like her food bowls, her tray. She actually went to the tray today and I heard her fart. I've never heard a cat fart before. I mean, she's done silent ones and you're like, oh, bloody hell, Sophie. But I actually heard it on the tray. The grey one was a fabric, yeah. I've just bought an arm, like a recliner, like a cheap one, for the living room because I had this leather one. Well, two of them actually, two of these sort of leather effect ones, and all the front of them, like the veneer on them, started coming off and had all these bloody bits of black horrible stuff all over the floor. So I've got another one and it's like a grey fabric. I'm going to get a better one though. I'm going to get another grey one so it matches, and I think I've missed a turn off. I'm going to get another fabric one, but one that's a bit more expensive because it doesn't really go back or it doesn't really recline that well now. Hello, AN. Also starring Alan North. Alan North, AN. Police Squad. Paul, nobody gets that reference. Nobody's as old as you. Wait, do I need to turn here? Oh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm totally going the wrong way, aren't I? Yep, I need to turn around. What? Yeah, I know my life's so meaningful. I get to listen to cat farting. SJ Glenny, hi SJ Glenny. Yeah, I hate cinemas. I watched that Injustice, one of these feature-length DC cartoons for the day. That was quite good. It was a bit brutal though. Spoiler alert. Turn off the sound for 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1. At one point, Superman punches a hole through the Joker. It's like, bloody hell, that's going a bit far. That's it, I won't spoil anymore. But yeah, it was a bit brutal. So apparently, it's just based on the video game. It's like, what? Sodor was real, would you visit it most of the time? I imagine everyone would be nice. Do you not think it'd be a bit boring after a bit? I mean, it wouldn't be boring for me, but... because I never go anywhere or do anything, you know, but... wouldn't you guys find it a bit boring, you know? It's not like you could go out and party or anything, or... whatever. I imagine there's quite strict rules about, you know, swearing and stuff. Spoilers for a comic based off a game. Well, just being careful, just in case, you know. What is Jonathan Pye? I don't know what that is. I've got a feeling I've been asked that before, and I've been like, I don't know what you mean. What happened generally during the past 3 months? What do you mean the 3 months I haven't done? If you mean the 3 months I've not been streaming, I just didn't want to do it. Kind of got a bit fed up with it. the not much has happened to me. Just recently the kitchen's getting fitted, which is a bit of an inconvenience. Can I cut over here? But not much has happened, no. It's been quite boring. Why do you just keep saying Capults to get victorious Henry and Gordon? It makes no sense. You... Yeah. Airplane man. Oh, you've done a third plane story. Did you write This Is Your Captain Screaming? Did you finish that? Imagine if Keith Hartley and Owen Ruth kick. Just something I had on my mind. Oh my god, imagine that. That'd be a hell of a shocker at the end of a threequel, wouldn't it? They're arguing and stuff, and then all of a sudden they just approach each other and the music starts, and then you cut to the titles. And everyone's like, what the F? I had to Google some cool German names for the pilots and passengers. Ah. Thomas Goetze. I mean, Goetze just a footballer. That's where I got that from. Damn. Can I get round this way if I'm... Give him a wide berth. Not very wide. There we go. There was Goetze, and then there was another footballer. I nearly went for that name. It was basically players who I'd buy them for FIFA and that, you know, my FIFA career and stuff. Shit! I've just detached. What's the latest Gordon and Henry? I think it was when Henry's watching the new series of Thomas and tries to jump in the air and have his wheels kind of detach and then reattach to him. Whoa! Hey, bust dick. Percy Engine Productions, what have you finished? I think the last part of Shed 17 shall be Henry and Gordon for 10 hours. Just them talking in their shed. Mario Goetze, that was it. Royce, R-E-U-S, that was a name I was nearly going to go for. Yeah, I must do Roblox, but it's going to have to be on a weekday because the internet's just too busy at the weekends. We were all struggling, weren't we? I was struggling to stream and play online. April Fool, Shed 18 minutes, yeah. Should I just promote a threequel for 2 years and then show it on April the 1st and then just go April Fool? And everyone's like, you son of a bitch, Paul. Whereabouts in England? Northwest. And that's all I'm saying. $28, thank you very much. Danke. Watch out for the yellow car. Quite a few stories in your... quite a few countries in your story. Quite a few stories in my country. What? Yeah, imagine there would be. Is of the Valkyries. What? Is that? That's Ride of the Valkyries, isn't it? It's Ride, isn't it? Ride of the Valkyries. Yell something at the top of your lungs. Something! No. I'd upset the cat. She thinks I'm talking to her, you see. I did that when I did that. It was always you. Ah! There you go, I just did. No, I didn't. I did that when I did that. It was always you. I put Sophie in the other room and I was just like shouting at the top of my voice. Top of my lungs. And yeah, I just don't have a loud voice. There's Russia, Bahrain, Germany, and Spain. I suppose it's airplane stories. You're gonna get some. You're gonna get. Has to be a lot of travelling. Oh, that's right. The threequel. You had the David Attenborough idea, didn't you? Here we see the lowly truck. Trucks generally live in the herd, but this one has been left out on his own. Typically the truck cannot speak. And then at the end you get caught with an hour of how they filmed the trucks. These cameramen have to wait months and place cameras in the trees and on the signals in the hope they will find a truck. Of course, trucks can't actually move on their own. So, why didn't they just go up to a truck and film it? It doesn't make any fucking sense. My brother made Gandhi. Sophie, you're on the dashboard. Move. Sophie. Sophie. This way. Nearly missed it. Nearly missed it. What makes you rage? At work, it's technology going wrong. It's trying to just, you know, doing the simplest of jobs and having it take forever because the equipment you're using is so out of date, so crap. We actually had a fella from IT there the other day, and actually had a bit of a whinge at him because just at that point, I was just trying to reduce some stuff, and I was 20 minutes just reducing like 2 or 3 things because you've got to print out stickers to put on them and stuff. And they won't print, and you got stuff to do, you know. Those of you who have jobs, you can't just be, you know, you've probably got a backlog of jobs to do, and you can't just be held up by a frigging machine because bosses and that don't take that into account. They want you to, you know, they want you to have all your tasks finished. But then, you know, a computer decides, oh, it's going to freeze up for the next frigging 50 minutes. Anyway, that's what makes me rage mostly. And those of you who saw my football streams would know that that does. And the cat coming over and deciding she's going to mooch and stare at me for the next half hour, which she's doing right now. Oh god, I've got to do my least favourite thing tomorrow as well. I've just remembered. I've got to show a new person the ropes. That I don't know why, but it is like my least favourite thing ever. It's like the job I hate the most. But it must be just meeting new people, trying to be, you know, trying to make sense. Look at that thing. What time is it? Okay, well, it's gone 10 o'clock. Oh, God. So I literally, I've just remembered that I've got to show someone the ropes tomorrow. What makes everyone else rage? Like, genuinely, what makes you go, oh, you effing B? Soda would have been overpopulated country that never modernised. Yeah, it's a bit out of date. But there's a quaintness about that. Not sure quaintness is an actual word, but you know. It's the same yellow car that was stuck in front of us before. I suppose that wasn't too long ago actually, so maybe it was. Wonder how long you can do a route and have the same car or truck like in your sights the whole time. I suppose eventually they'll turn off and go down a road that you can't go down, you know. 2212, yeah. You don't like GTA Online players? Yeah, they are quite dicks. I've told you told you my plan to troll them back. Troll them back, not troll them, but you know, to get them back when they're being dicks to you. That thing. I thought it was like a monument or something then, but it's actually like a TV aerial or something. Yeah, the ones that find it funny to blow you up. I mean, you can go, what do they call it, where you're like indestructible, but everyone else goes ghost mode, don't they, which is really annoying. Sorry, I like having the lights on. I'm a bit OCD about keeping the lights on. I'm the same in GTA. Gotta have the lights on. I'm really, really hoping I can go to... when they do GTA for PS5, they'll let me switch my PS4 character, online character, to PC. So I can carry on like, you know, making money and stuff. I could have made, if I kept going online, I could have made a fortune. You know, just because of what they give you for free at the moment. Expat people who go living somewhere like Spain and complain. Tongue twister. Spain and complain about the immigrants yet have a house in Spain and do nothing for that. Do they do that? Come back to the UK for the NHS. Do they do that? Not sure what the rules are for expats, whether they can just come back and get... I suppose anyone can come to this country and get free operations and stuff. Oh, someone had a jet plane and was a nightmare, yeah. You get people who just practice and practice being dicks, don't they? I like that helicopter where you could get a second person in a cannon and basically you could just fly at your leisure and someone else has this super powerful cannon that can blow up anything, so you're not worrying about crashing into stuff and that when you're trying to blow people up. I've never been good at sort of me against other people online, so it kind of pees me off. You just keep out of people's way. Best thing ever is when you can, you know, you'll be online just trying to make a bit of money or something, and then suddenly everyone else disappears out of this public lobby and you're like, oh great, now I can just make money and nobody's gonna troll me, and it's fantastic. Happened to me one Christmas when they had snow online and suddenly everyone disappeared. I think it was like Christmas. I was like, oh, this is fine. I had a mate who he'd been in a modded, this was years ago now, he'd been in a modded lobby and somebody just sent him like something like $100 million. So he thanked him. He just sent him a mobile phone message. Thanks for that, and he sent him another like 100 million, something like that anyway. And so he figured out a way of sharing that with me. So what happened was we went online and what was it? No, he would steal the most expensive cars that you could sell. So the most expensive cars you could actually like steal, you know, in the lobby. So he'd steal them, go off to the garage. He wouldn't insure them. He would just mod them up to make them as expensive as possible. Then he'd give them to me. I would go into the garage and sell it. And then I made all this money from the garage, but you can only do it like once an hour. You can't keep doing it. It you know, to stop you like just making a fortune in like minutes. And we were at it for so long, I actually fell asleep. Literally, I was online and I fell asleep. So this lad's talking to me, and he must have just heard me like snoring. I've done that. I've actually nodded. Well, I was actually nearly nodding off playing this the other day. I had to get up early because the kitchen fitters were coming, and then I had nothing else to do, just sit here and just play this. So, and I was actually nodding off, and I was like realizing I'm driving off the road, and I'm like, oh. Have you seen Hot Fuzz? No, a bit of it, a bit. I've seen like the end of it. The thing that makes me rage is failing in One Night at Flumpty's 3. What is that? I'm assuming that's a Five Nights at Freddy's rip-off. And there's 3 of them. Cindy Groth. Hello, Cindy Groth. That's a new name to us. You seem to just want to repeat what other people are saying. Are you a bot? Expatriates, yeah. And they get the football for free. Oh, you got one of them CEO businesses? Yeah, I had them. SJ Glennie doesn't like Princess Dina? Is that Diana? I'm gonna guess Princess Diana wasn't even alive when you were. Unless it's like, I don't know, a cartoon character or something, Dina. The worst experience I've had have been the jailbreaks. Is that a heist? I think it's a heist. SJ Jenny doesn't like Tesla drivers, but they're saving the world. Or is it Tesla, the company in general? And just like people who don't work. Yes, that's probably one of my. That's probably one of my pet hates. People who my taxes pay for. Actually, to be honest, if I start getting into a rant about stuff like that and NHS, some of my views might be considered a little bit over the top. So yeah, I'll probably shut up. Soda engines. One time I had a player run all over the prison during one heist. It was, yeah. And I was piloting the helicopter and the player went into the helicopter blaze. Oh, God. I did one once. I did a mission once with a load of people, a load of strangers. And it was to pick up something. I can't remember if it was part of a heist. It was to pick up something and take it to this house. And all these guys had got to the house before me. But then they started, just for fun, having a shootout with the cops. Well, I couldn't drop off this package because even though I wasn't fighting the cops, I would get 1 star because I was around, and then I get killed, and then I have to come back, and these guys are like, "Why aren't you dropping it off? Why aren't you dropping off the package?" And I'm like, "Fucking just go away, you know, just have your gunfight somewhere else. I can't drop this off because I keep getting a wanted level because you guys are having a fun shootout with the cops, you dicks." Anyway, stuff like that really annoys me. Oh, it's a fan game of FNAF. It is her. Why do you hate her then? Oh, all the stuff you heard about. Yeah. I remember when it happened. I'd been to a wedding the night before, and I got up in the morning, and the news was on, and it was all about Princess Diana. And it was like, and so after a while, I went, "Hang on a minute, something's happened here. What's happened?" And it was just on the telly all day. It was before, like, 24-hour news, or 24-hour BBC news anyway. I didn't have Sky or anything, so it was just on all day. And they even did that official thing when a member of the royal family dies, where they play the national anthem and that. It's crazy. Oh no. Is that a very bad taste joke, SJ Glennie? I'm not going to repeat it. I think, is Cindy Groth just taking the piss? I can't even see what that is. Is it meant to be a picture of a truck? Feels like a bot thing. EMP mission. Is that an early heist? I think I remember it. What's with the plasticine wood jokes? Well, I just thought it's funny that the people, as far as I was concerned, they were made of wood. I know it's actually, I know they were mostly plastic. So you could do jokes with sawdust and stuff. And the plasticine thing, well, I put Jacob Jarrett in Project D1, and I was thinking, how am I going to do this? And I remembered he'd made a little plasticine him. He'd made a little plasticine model of him. I was like, oh, send me pictures of your plasticine model. It took a long time to make, actually. And I got some sort of plasticine like textures and stuff. He sent me a lot of it, and he sent me like drawings of the face and stuff. So I made plasticine Paul, and made like plasticine Vinny and all that, and plasticine. Who else did I make? Oh, that Matt MPS. Oh, was he wood? Actually, I think Vinny was wood as well. Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, Vinny was wood. And Matt MPS was wood. That Warcraft episode's on now. I like that one. Always like them. Plastic explosive Paul. Who's your personal favourite human character in Shed? Well, Keith. He's just meant to be the sort of a generic driver, you know, one of the characters in the series. I guess it's, you know, just kind of enjoyed doing the voice and stuff. I'm Keith. Thomas always thought of us as his friends. I don't know why I'm doing that voice. It don't sound anything like Keith. Gotta be careful here. Just... Oh, she's taking forever. How much longer is it? We can do it. We're in France now. Where's Coruna? I was guessing Coruna's Spain. Sounds Spanish. Plastic explosive Paul. Nobody says nothing. Lazy jokes. I don't get that joke. I look at them jokes on Twitter and I'm like, I have to look at them and think hard about it. Like, I don't get it. Yeah, GTA is a pain. SJ Glennie, you're suddenly getting very serious. Or is that a lead up to another bad taste joke? Who can tell the most offensive joke? Well, I'll start. No, I won't. I put a link in the chat if you want to watch it. Watch what? Thomas Tank Engine Extras. Can't see anything else you've said. Sorry, have I missed an earlier comment from much further up the chat? Why do you keep talking about Thomas and Humpty and eggs and stuff. Jonathan Barker. Parkman, hello. Don't you say something obscenely offensive. Don't you do it now. We have mods. They'll get you. I seem to constantly going past this yellow Mini. I'm going to guess it's not the same one each time. Hello Delta Dixon Dial. We are now in France and we're approaching, I think we're approaching Spain, which is our final destination is near Coruna, or in Coruna. Oh, you made a Shed 17 video on YouTube channel with Blue Train and friends. There's some clips. Ah, yes, yeah, put the link in. We'll take a look. We'll all of us take a look, won't we, guys? We will all do it. SJ Glennie is on the fence with his sieve. Okay. Ah, here's the border to... Well, this might be the border to Spain. For Spain! For Spain! El Cid, Belting film. Any of you into epics? Definitely watch El Cid. I mean, historically, it's complete nonsense. Hello, Little Owl Studios 2011. Yes, I do remember you. SJ Glennie, instead of making an offensive joke, just said offensive joke. Yes, I think we'll all do that. Okay. And that guy before said, oh, he just said something obscenely offensive. That's the best way. Miss Farting Balls wants to hug Keith Hartley and Thomas Gertz, so they deserve it. What now? Now they're a freak engine and a truck. I wouldn't go near a truck with all this guts in it. It'd probably stink, let alone touch it. Let you win till you die. What's the time? It's 10:30. Today's gone really slow, I don't know why. I got up sort of, well, it's about 10:30 this morning, because there's no kitchen fitters. Come down here, messed around, watched a bit of telly. Did a little bit of that song for that video. Nodded off in this chair for a bit. It was actually awful because I woke up and I had no idea where. I'd never fallen asleep in this new chair at my desk before. And actually, like, I was like, shit myself, I panicked, you know, like, where the hell am I? And I was thinking, oh my god, I've wasted so much time. Then I realised it was only like 1 o'clock. It's gone really slow today, it's weird. In the kitchen they've put this it's like a levelling cement stuff, so you put it down and it stays, and it kind of goes flat. It doesn't set so fast, so it kind of goes flat, so you have a nice flat floor. But there's no way I can walk through it. I can walk into the kitchen like all weekend, so I'm kind of screwed. And I took a photo of the floor, and I got some clip art that looked like cat paw prints, and I was going to send it to our mum and say, oh my god, look what the cat's done, but didn't bother. You know, make it look, you know, sort of Photoshop it so it looks sort of embedded in the cement, but I didn't bother in the end. Didn't seem very funny. Anyway, I put the song together now and bit peed off. I'm pretty sure that lad who can't sing was just making no effort, you know, making less than any effort to do it properly. You know, it sort of intentionally making it sound terrible, which is kind of pisses you off because it just wastes your time. Hey, Baldy. I'd use a nose plug, yeah. They wanna. What do you think of the 20th century looking back on 20 years on? I think people are going crazy, and I think there's too many people who are just absolute assholes. In this country especially. Present company accepted, of course. What do you guys think? Do you want to be part of my series about engineering? Do you just want me to do voiceovers? Because you can just send me Twitter stuff. There is a Discord server that Ginger Ninja's set up that I'm on now. Let me look it up. If you look for Ginger Ninja Lewis on Twitter, you'll find it. You'll find it. Let me try and see what it's called. I have no idea how to share like a Discord server to people. Oh shit. Left to win. It's called Shed17/Thomas and the Dark Revival Discord server. He's promoting his Thomas and the Dark Removal Dark Revival video. He sort of ropes me into it to help promote his video. Delta Dial identifies as an engine. Are you a joke to me? Yes. Have I come to the wrong fucking... Why is this one, like, not open? Well, why aren't they calling it off a bit earlier so I'm not going to accidentally... I'm not going to accidentally try and use it. We're not all, like, fucking geniuses. We're just truck drivers. Although reversing a truck does require being a genius. Hello, Breakism. We are still in the middle of a very long journey, and I bet make some money out of this one. Solar Engine says number 5 is alive. Are they remaking that? I think someone said they were remaking that. Charburger, Walton Files. For some reason I was, well, the obvious reason, that made me think of the Rockford Files. But of course you guys wouldn't reference the Rockford Files. You won't know what it is. Also one of the best theme tunes ever. Oh my god, is this the oh no, it's not a... Sorry, I thought it was another checkpoint. It is a checkpoint. God, what the... I mean, what? Taking the piss, this, isn't it? Sorry, but this is taking the piss. For God's sake, it's just like constant. Airplane Man's gonna make some shit. 17. What fan fiction? Not watching where I'm driving, cause I'm working the hell. Little Owl Studios, Henry and Kevin. What game did you get breakers and what game did you get the demo of? I wish there was more demos. I wish there was a demo of that Forza Horizon 5. I just want to know if that PC can handle it. Oh, this game. Oh, duh. Sorry, I'm not reading you properly. This game. Oh, you didn't know what to do, and you have to use, it's like F6 or something to, no, F7 to call for help, and then you get towed. Depends if you wanna, you know, depends if you want to, depends if you enjoy it. I mean, I actually just like having a bit of a drive sometimes, even though I'm not streaming or anything. What's StreamYard? It's new to me. Look at this spot, isn't it awesome? Spain is beautiful. Yeah, if you ever get a chance to watch El Cid, it's like 3 hours long. And it starts off slow, but it has a really good ending. I wish Cindy Groth would sod off. Just something. Even the guy talking about eggs is being me off. She is. Or it is. Did you say Gordon's alive as Henry? Ooh, Gordon's alive! Have you heard? Gordon's alive! I'm just tuning in now to see it's me going, oh, I'm in there. Oh, shit off. Oh no, wait, oh, we're okay. Although I have just stopped and it's probably, don't go down. He made it, folks. Da-da-da, da-da-da. I've only seen Brazil, I think, once. What's the one franchise you don't see remade? Oof. Die Hard. Guarantee though. Aren't they even planning Die Hard Origins or something stupid? Don't reboot James Bond again. I'm not interested in Origins. I don't care how he decided to wear tuxedo, why he decided that his drink's better if he shakes it, you know. What else? Everything I can think of already has been remade. I would have instantly said RoboCop, but it has been remade. Fizzled out. What else? But what does everyone else not want to see rebooted? Anything I think of either should be rebooted because it's gone down the toilet, or already has been rebooted. Don't do Doctor Who. Well, Doctor Who's kind of rebooted all the time, isn't it? It has Oh, Home Alone, I'm not going to watch that. To be fair, I wasn't that strict on the original. It's currently like a stream that you're on, Paul. I'm Ron Paul, politician. That you're on, Paul. So, what was it called? Stream, yeah. So it's like a. Is it like Twitch? Like a website for streaming? Fuck. Is it good? Can I make money? Yeah, don't redo Red Dwarf. Totally. That would suck. B words. Oh, I totally think that will happen. Blazing Saddles. I don't think that'll happen. Not unless it's like absolutely soft as hell, family, piss poor comedy. Oh, I slipped in the horse crap. Little Kingdom, I don't know what that is. I hate. Yeah. Animals of Farthing Wood. Yeah. Don't want them to reboot. Star Trek, I was going to say, but then that kind of has been, even though it's all kind of same universe. Even the films had an excuse, didn't they? But yeah. UFO in Space 1999. Wow, that's nonsense, I know. UFO was weird. I think there is a channel it's on in this country. Kind of makes me want to look again. It was always kind of, every episode was a bit disappointing, you know. Kind of just weird and annoying, and Space 1999 was like Star Trek Light. You always sort of don't reboot Batman. They do that every few years. Keep forgetting what I'm talking about. God, I'm old. They shouldn't reboot Red 17 because I can't be bothered. Can you give me an instrumental version of Thomas's BC Adventures episode 5? Ah. Also, can I also give you credit on my Shed 17 video that I made on YouTube? Yeah, you can always, just link to the original if you like. That'd be nice of you. Instrumental, I've posted all the music. I didn't do anything new for episode 5. All that incidental music I have posted. It is up there. Someone did post a clean version of the theme tune. I think they basically found all the bits without any sound effects or anything, but the opening titles don't have any extra effects on them or anything. But yeah, if you have a look, these the stings I call them, they're on there, on the other channel. Superman, yeah, but they did, didn't they? And they're not going to get Henry Cavill back, so the only thing they can do is just do it again, do a reboot. People joke, oh, maybe Marvel should do the DC films here, but maybe they should. Just start again and just go, fuck it, get Marvel to do it. They've done it well, so let's do DC films. Why not? And then at some point they can do crossover. That new DC film, that Black Widow, I've seen that and I was kind of meh. And then that Shang-Chi's just come on. And I'm just like, nah. Can't be bothered. The Matrix. Well, they're still making, I assume this new one's in there. Yeah, Back to the Future, that would suck. Oh, Jaws. Don't redo Jaws. You know that's gonna happen, aren't you? So what else should they not reboot? Star Wars, yeah. Thunderbirds kind of did that. That 2001, yeah, no, don't do that. I don't know, what if they got someone, what if they got a good director, what if like Denis Villeneuve to do it? Be kind of interesting to see something based a bit more closely on the book. The book was actually written the same time as the film, so the book's kind of after the film. But yeah, interesting fact, the book, they go to Saturn, but then when they did the film, Jupiter was easier. It doesn't have the rings. It does have a ring actually, but you can't see it. Arthur C. Clarke wrote the books. So he wrote 2001, and then in the film they changed it to Jupiter. So when he wrote 2010, it was Jupiter. But then things were changed in the 2010 film, so his next book was a sequel to the film, not the book. So, the two films are canon, not the books, if you know what I mean. Loki, I didn't see Loki. You want to see a new version of Freddy vs. Jason? Well, they tried a Freddy reboot, didn't they? And I think it fizzled out. I've seen them Halloween films. I don't know what the fuss is about. I don't know why there's this fuss about the original Halloween. It's so boring. Jerry Glenn doesn't want a reboot of 1917 or 1984. Okay. They've done 1984 a few times. There was a TV one. I think there was an early black and white film, and then the actual film made in 1984. Anything by Don Bluth. Black Widow is Marvel, not DC. Yeah, no, I was just on about recent Marvel films. Sorry, I didn't make the point I was trying to make. Maybe they should reboot them, because these new films, it's kind of like meh. Who cares? That was the point I was trying to make. Sorry about that. Wait a minute, that's not a DC film. No wonder it didn't make any bloody sense. Oh shit! I've just missed that. Oh no, I've gone the wrong way. Well, guys, the stream's going to be another 2 hours. Give me some face files of Thomas Face, Shed 17. If you get onto me on Twitter, I can get you them. I just got like a big folder someone sent me. The Shining, even though there was a TV movie. Yeah. You see, they could do a film of the book. The book's a lot different to the Kubrick film, isn't it? So I suppose they could. So I suppose they could. You could make a Shining film and really. They should do a reboot of Reboot. Space Theatre 1999 and Space Theatre 2000. I was thinking then that was the thing where the robots watch crap films, but that's something else, isn't it? They shouldn't reboot Tim Burton's Sword or Engines. Like anything Tim Burton. Have you ever considered playing a Fallout game? Ah, I did have Fallout. What's the one where Liam Neeson's the dad? Is that 3? I did have 3. Dad's Army. Oh, they did do that. I think they've done that. They've done it as a TV. They did like a BBC anniversary thing, didn't they? And they recreated an episode of Dad's Army. I think they recreated one of the Lost episodes. Don't quote me on that. And then there's the film as well with a different cast. No, wait a minute. No, they did like a drama about the making of Dad's Army, didn't they? Something like that. I can't remember now. They did a few of them, didn't they? They did these quite elaborate recreations of old sitcoms, but then on BBC4 they did these like sort of bare bones recreations where the sets weren't proper sets or anything, just made to look a bit like them, you know what I mean? Weird thing. Don't know why they did that. Yeah, but I played Fallout 3 and I accidentally found the end of the story. You remember you could actually accidentally come across the spot you were trying to get to in the story. To be honest, I found it really frustrating because you never have enough bullets. You know, every piece of ammo is like essential. I know it's part of it, but it's so annoying. Just, you know, every battle was like a troll. You know, like trying to. You have to use everything you've got and. You go into a building and you just know you're going to be like constant battle with giants and every little weapon counts and every little bit of ammo counts and you just, oh, it got on your nerves and you save it first, then you die and then you reload and you try again and ugh. I mean, yeah, I've got Skyrim as well. I thought about streaming Skyrim, but I don't know. You've got to watch people talking to you and stuff the whole time. It's kind of hard to do a stream and talk to people and that. Return to Oz. That kind of is a reboot, and they've done that Oz thing, didn't they, with the actor who's got in trouble. Reboot Thomas, but make it good. Reboot Thomas, but make it models again. Do you give your Shed 17 models? Yeah, I have done. I have to convert them to formats they can use in like Blender and stuff. But well, go on Twitter and ask me. You just send us a direct message, or you know, link me into a comment, link me into a tweet, and I'll see it. And if I don't, I can keep going until I do. Because I'm useless. I'm fucking useless. The repair mechanic is annoying. Is that in Fallout 3? I'm kind of like, I'm not a Marvel or DC fanboy, but I'm kind of, because I'm a massive fan of Superman, Christopher Reeve films, I wanted DC to do better than it has. It's a bit all over the place, isn't it? I kind of wanted them to keep going after the Zack Snyder Justice League, you know, carry on with that. And I really didn't think much of Man of Steel or anything, but it's kind of, it seems like it's the darker stuff is the way to go, even though I wasn't into that at all. I didn't rate Batman v Superman at first, and it's kind of grown on me now. I like the extended version, and that 3-hour Justice League makes so much more sense. Ah! Oh, F word. I'm not going to services, I am going to get there. Where's the map? We're so close, we're so close. Valladolid. Valladolid. You hate the dark and moody Superman, yeah. Fallout New Vegas is good. More fun with mods, yeah. I got, what mods did I get for Skyrim? I always look for, because I use a PS4 controller, I always look for the PS4 button mods. I mean, it's not really a problem on this game, but I've just actually reinstalled Far Cry 3 because I've never finished it. I've started it and never really got any further. I got it free with Far Cry 5, so I'm trying to get back into it. But yeah, I got the button mods for it again. I was porting over Infra decals onto Roblox. That's how I ported the Osmo Olut poster, which is a beer decal, going to be banned despite images of the flood from Halo on the site. What? That's from Tutorial Monkey. Huh. I assume that means something to younger people who probably build things in Roblox. SJ Glenn doesn't want Skylanders to be booted. Oh, North by Northwest. Yeah. That's never been a TV movie about North by Northwest, has it? I think I've only ever sat through that once. Me and my gran watched it. I just, you know, I went to visit and that was on. It was probably like Channel 4 where they used to show a film in the afternoon instead of all the crap they show now. And we ended up watching North, which I knew nothing about and never heard of the film, so it was kind of like, oh, this is alright, this is good. Long time ago that though. Excuse me, sniffing. We play Fallout games on very easy. Yeah. Yeah, I might restart Cyberpunk, but if there is difficulty levels, I can't remember, set it on easy and just play through it and try and enjoy it rather than try to do it rough. Yeah. Don't read comments on corners, Paul. Sounds like a song, doesn't it? Don't read comments on corners. Don't read comments on turns. Don't read text on turns. Even though they're interesting, you must stick to the road. You're going to fucking crash if you read all the nonsense people who follow you are saying over there. Sorry, I was only kidding. They should improve education levels on prostitution. Do you mean prostitution? Knowing Mattel, if they use models again, they would use stick figures, rate them into. Yeah, they'd probably have engine models that didn't quite look like the proper engine models either. Run for election in 2024, Paul. I'm British. And I'm not a billionaire. So I would not be able to. My language skills are not very good, as you know. See you later, SJ Glenny. As you know, my language skills and people skills are not very good. So no, I couldn't run for election. Anyway, it's different over here. You've got to be a leader of that party, and then they're not fixed elections. It's just when they feel like having them. How long's it not been raining? Blackberry Feet, not played that in a long time. Nope. Yep. Farting balls, quoting. What did you want? Have you played Fortnite? No. No, it's, you know, as I said before, versus other people online, I am terrible. And it seems like the way to win that is just to leap around and be a better shot. Which I am not. Not a shot. If there's an offline mode, nice long storyline mode, yeah, I might give it a blast, but you know. And you see how fast people build stuff. I know I'd be rubbish at that. Really have petrol. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh shit. Oh god, I just ripped my throat out. I always try and hold it in because I don't like sneezing around people at work. And I swear to God, I'm gonna like rip out my throat or my nose or my chest or my lungs. Trying to hold in sneezes. Dear Thomas fans, Paul won't be making any more videos. He died ripping out his throat, trying to hold back a sneeze. What's alternate universe, farting balls? SJ Glenny watches it with his granddad. What? Oh, right, North by Northwest, yeah, cool. Me and my gran used to always watch the Grand National as well. She didn't like them jumping though, because, you know, they used to fall and die. Airplane Man's people skills aren't very good either, no. Don't worry, I don't think most people are, but most people don't admit it. Do the voice of Ferdinand for Project G1. Are you the call, man? Oh, are you looking at me for? Let's have a look at it to the engine. Let's have a look at it to the engine. Let's have a look at it to the engine. I can't really do it that well. Can you do Donald Douglas? I've already done Donald or Douglas once. It was, okay, let's get started. It's just a lame Sean Connery impression. Okay then, let's get started. Just before the furry episode of Project G1 ended. Project G1, Thomas PC Adventures ended. Do you want some of this, mate? Yeah. Do you want some of this? Yeah. A bit of that coal. A bit of that Welsh coal. Yeah. Oh, it'd be nice that. Yeah. That's just a ticket. That is. Yeah. Are you the coal, man? I'm pretty sure I changed the pitch on my voice as well. Pretty sure I turned it up a bit. Are you the coal, man? Yeah. Oh, Garden, want some Welsh coal? Oh, Garden, want some Welsh coal? I'm assuming you asked me to do a Henry voice there. Oh, Garden, want some Welsh coal? I don't know why I can't say that as a Gordon voice. Holy crap, there's a lot of these yellow minis. Well, kind of minis. Also, here's that... Oh no, it isn't. Is that some? No, that's got something else on his. It wasn't a steamroller, was it? Here's the Metro. We should have got there by now. Probably going to be late. I really didn't make any effort to turn around either, did I? It was just like, screw it, let's just follow the new route. There is a Save the World for Fortnite, a campaign mode. I don't know if it's still available. No, I would suck. Maybe we should all get it. Well, you guys probably already have it. And we'll live stream like a massive team mode where we just take on everyone else. I used to watch H2O Delirious doing it, and you know he does some really funny stuff. Have you ever seen that one where he's the statues? Him and his mate, when them statue costumes came out, and they would just stand on empty plinths in graveyards and stuff, and nobody would. I mean, they probably had to do it 100 times before it worked, but just pretending to be statues while people are walking past and stuff. Pretty cool. See you later, airplane man. Oh, an alternate years where Keith's like Owen and Owen's like Keith. Oh dear. If I did an alternate Thomas story, it would be Thomas versus Predator. And Percy's like, you give away that position anymore, I'll bleed you. Quiet, live here. Oh, I said that. Should have told like that, made me cough. Oh, that's the end. Yeah, it's the end. Have you ever seen a more beautiful sight, lads? It's the end. Thank goodness it's the end. Fortnite's region locked. Oh, does that mean I can only play with British people? But British people all suck. Wait, which way is the right way? This way? It better be this way. Yeah, it is. Thank God. That sucks. I can't find your Shed 17 Thomas faces on Twitter. No. No, you'd have to ask me for it. Ask me for them and I'll send you the zip pack. I'll zip the whole set. It's a set someone else gave me years ago, and then I've updated it with some of my faces. You know, when I had to do Horror Thomas and Horrified Henry and Happy Gordon and all. Yeah, it's over, guys. It's over. Oh man. And we were satisfactory, and we made £134. Oh, and I think we can upgrade. What the hell? Let's do that one. Right, guys. This calls for celebration. Hey, everybody, we're all gonna get laid. Any way you want it, that's the way. That's a film reference, I bet none of you know. If anyone gets that film reference, you officially win Stream Guy of the Day. Paul has a drink. Oh, clinking glasses. Farting balls. There's a wine glass. Has anyone got a pint of beer? My kitchen fitters has taken my kitchen fitters have taken my kettle, so I can't do a cup of tea, cup of coffee. They put it in the other room and I can't get in there because of that plaster on the floor, that leveling cement on the floor. Also, it's covered in like plaster dust and everything now. It's filthy, and I don't even know how they can use it. But there you go. I'm going to buy a new one. I got Pepsi Max syrup for a Soda Stream, but it's a bit different. It's not quite Pepsi. Someone told me you're supposed to get McDonald's Coke syrup. Apparently that's really nice. There's something special about it, McDonald's Coke. But I looked it up, you can't get it. You can't, unless you're actually working at McDonald's or something. Cat, she has actually just got up. She's realised that I've moved. I put the controller down, that's an indicator that I might be moving. Yes. No one got the film reference. Damn it. You guys are terrible. So with that said, thank you all for joining us this evening. And we'll finish with the Nelvana, Henry and Gordon episode. Night everybody, bye! Coupled together, torn apart, Henry and Gordon!
Oh, look, Gordon, it's our friend Edward.
Hello, Edward. What have you been up to today?
Oh, you won't believe what happened to me. Well, let me tell you all about it.
Oi, what the f***? What does it say in the contract? Henry and Gordon are the heroes in every adventure. Every adventure. The kids do not want to see him taking the lead in any story.
Ooh, I get him.
You alright?
What have you two f***ing been up to then?
Oi! What did I just say?